Time for a brew. I've got all this to myself. I haven't seen a soul in ages. Heavenly. The Moors. British hiking is a wet obstacle course with beer at the end. Top 3 British fears. 1. Sitting next to a stranger on a bus. 2. Asking someone if they're in the queue. 3. Paying for a 35p item with a £20 note. You can only choose one. Which one do you choose and why? Clover, simply buttermilk. Lopac spreadable 500 grams. 2.00 pounds. Whoop! Original. I can't believe it's not butter. Creamy and free dairy and gluten-free. British insults are so funny, big. Why are we calling people helmets? Nobody tells you this until you start planning your own wedding, but $1,000. Actual dollars is literally $100 in wedding money. Average British dinosaur media. Average American dinosaur media. If George/Lewis starts leading in 2026, Lando Norris. British media. I don't want to play with you anymore. This place looks just like home, even though we don't live here. Excuse me, misters, this is the British Museum. Why? Name me a country that has better food than England. Idaru. When people are too British and see an island, where you're probably gonna survive the rest of our life. Waiting for Brexit to crash the British economy like. Is that a threat? Prince Andrew's close. They either did or didn't think this through. Coke with Molly. Can we normalize being quiet in the morning? Need at least an hour to defrost. I'm a huge fan of saying you're welcome really loud when people don't say thank you. Deeply fascinated by this distinctively British genre of photography. GATSPY. I've got a man in England who buys me clothes. When the UK runs out of places to colonize, so it starts colonizing itself. Boys with a time machine. Fuck the English. Viking invasion of England, AD 865. Girls with a time machine. Sylvia Plath. I got you some sertraline take, 50 milligrams daily, and you won't want to stick your head in the oven. Thanks, sweetie. I need to outlive my husband, so I can spit on his grave. I don't know if I could handle the sorrow of watching my boy disintegrate into bathwater. Limited edition. Paddington. Bath bomb. It has officially rained somewhere in the United Kingdom every single day since the start of 2026. 49 consecutive days in total. This just tells me that summer is genuinely going to be hell on earth. When you use T-glottalization and early modern English to make fun of British people, but then you realize Americans used to use it. Independence from Britain is celebrated somewhere in the world, on average, 1 in every 7 days. A bit cold this morning. To win England, need 230. From 20 overs at 11.5, 0 runs per over. Those who know, those who don't know. Why do people who smoke get to take breaks whenever they feel like it, but I have to work, just 'cause I don't? Those heads for Me, when an email finds me, well, X. Scotland versus England. Scotland versus everyone else. Am I going mad, or has M&S become cheaper than Tesco and Sainsbury's? Why there aren't black athletes in the Winter Olympics? Average Restore supporter. I am making it publicly known that in no way, shape, or form am I suicidal. I have made this known to my therapist and GP. If something happens to me, in the sake of my family, do not let this go away and help me to protect them. Too many evil people want to see me quieted. My fondest childhood memory is thinking that £100 is a lot of money. Exclusives. Emerald Cottage trailer. Cobra Kai's Sean Kanan stars in British folk horror film Exclusive. Published 1 hour ago on January 30th, 2026 by Alex DiVincenzo X. From the British countryside comes the psychological folk horror tale Emerald Cottage and I'm from the US. There are 5 lies Americans believe about the UK. British, American, low, restroom, visa, voter,